So let's start. First, what is formalist criticism? This will be discussed by Angelo Fabro. Let's go!
Good day, I am Angelo Fabro and I will be telling you what is formalist criticism. Formalist criticism is a literary criticism approach that enables readers to comprehend and appreciate a work for its value as a work of literary art. Irony, paradox, imagery, and metaphor are all examined extensively by formalist critics. They are often drawn to the context, characters, and point of view of a work. To make it clearer, formalism may be defined as a critical approach in which the text under discussion is considered as the primary structure of words. It is a unique form of human knowledge that needs to be examined on its own terms, and it emphasizes the value of the text instead of its context. The main focus is on the arrangement of the language rather than on the implication of the words or on the biographical and historical relevance of the work in the question.
Hi, it's Walter Gabanan, and I'll be going to tell you what doesn't appear in formalist criticism. So the first one is paraphrasing, because changing any text, whether in form or diction, makes the work no longer itself. To restate a poem or summarize a story is to lose it. Its uniqueness disappears, and any alteration of wording or structure of point of view changes the meaning of the original and cannot therefore be valid.
Hey, it's me, Charles Martos. Next on the list is the intention. What the author did is the main concern. To indulge concern about what he had planned to do is to commit intentional fallacy. Intentional fallacy refers to the belief that the meaning of a work may be determined by the author's intention. Even if the intention of the authors is obvious, it may not have been carried out.
Hi, Daisyrie Consuegra here. Next on the list is biography. Biography is the study of author's life and, by extension, social and historical condition in which the work was written. There's little to reveal how a work creates meaning. The work is not the writer, nor is the writer the work.
Hello, I am Allayza Duero, and I will be telling you the last thing that doesn't appear on formalist criticism and its effect. As readers digress by paying attention to other things, they can also go astray by paying attention to their own reaction to the work. By asking the work's effect on the readers or audience, they shift their attention to results rather than the work itself. Such activity will lead to affective fallacy. Affective fallacy refers to the belief that the meaning or value of a work may be determined by its effect on the reader.
Yo, it's me, Calilung. I'm going to give you tips how to construct a formalist criticism. So the first thing you need to do is to revisit your reading log and look at the hotkeys connected to each other. Revisit the text and look for patterns, occurrences, visual motifs, repeated words, and phrases for meaning, utility, meaningful coherence for that element. Tension. Identify the effect perceived by paradox and irony. After doing that, start writing what you have read, and you can begin with a symbol, a strong image, a particular element, and a reaction or an observation.
Hello there, my name is Ernacio. So let's get started on drafting and revising your work after you finish your peer writing. So, let's start with an introduction. It should include a summary of your work as well as a list of references. Continue working on your introduction draft. Alternatively, start by referencing directly from the text. You must first recount a meaningful incident from a story, or second, quote a few lines from the poem. And lastly, explain why such incident or lines are important to understand the text as a whole. Now, start writing the body after you finish the introduction. This is where you'll see how the elements of the literary work or piece come together to form an idea. You must first cite examples on how the form, diction, and unity operate together to develop a theme. Second, observe unity, emphasis, and coherence in detailing your examples. Third, focus on the literary elements rather than the plot, or sequence of the story or the stanza of the poem. Finally, write a conclusion that restates the relationship between the form and content. Make a lasting impression at the end of your composition by giving a generalization or conclusion, rhetorical question, and strong conviction.
Aloha, I am Mercebien Asis, and I am here to show you a sample paper entitled The Great Gatsby, a formalist approach that shows how the approach is used.
So what you've seen is a work of Jim Lee, Megan Wang, and Michelle Gray. And it's a perfect example of a paper that shows how formalist criticism is used, because it only talks about the important details of the paper and only contains the context, character, and some point of view of the paper.